another time when I came out of depression, I just read a thing. It said, where would someone remember you in 5 years? Maybe. Will someone remember you in 10 years? Maybe. Will someone remember you in 20 years? Not very many. 100 years? Definitely not. So you got to stop taking yourself so seriously. That kind of quote was one of the things that popped me out. And then another saying that popped me out of a depression was that you got to be glad in the same pants that you're sad in. It's a Texas saying. So sometimes depression is within you. So it doesn't matter what clothes you wear, is within you. You think, oh, if I changed that, if I had £1 million, if I had all this, I wouldn't be depressed anymore. It's the thinking. And another saying is, you're as happy as you decide you are. So it's all in your mind. That's why it's called a mental health issue. It's all in your head. So yeah, these are the things that's popped me out.
And of course, in the communities, especially African Caribbean communities, not a lot of people want to talk about it. They want to come forward. It's got a bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
What would you say to people in the community who will try to overlook it or try to turn their back or not discuss it?
I think gradually we're going to get better, and we need to talk more about it. And it's not a bad thing to talk about it. 1 in 4 will suffer a mental health issue, depression in their time. Some people think it's more like 2 in 4. So we got to talk about it more. A lot of people are going through it. Half the people listening might be going through it right now. So we need to talk. We've got to stop being so macho about it. And I think that will help. I told my granddad, oh, being low, being down, and being depressed. And he goes, what you got to be depressed for? You have your house, you have this, you have that, you have this.
Yeah.
It's not about having this or that. It's just within you. It's a sickness. The illness has other illnesses. And as I read something on Facebook, depression is a killer.
It is.
It killed Robin Williams. It's killed a lot. It's killed a lot of people. We have many victims of depression, so it is a serious thing.
You see, this week it's been more and more in the news, in the media, because somebody like Robin Williams has done that. Even President Obama had to come out and speak about it. Yeah. It's a sad situation what's happened here, but more people are talking about it now. It shows you the seriousness of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm really glad that it's staying in the media for so long, because we have heard of famous people doing it. I think we were speaking before the interview. I think it was Gary Speed, a football player who killed himself. It didn't last in the media for long, because Robin Williams was so famous. It's lasted in the media for a bit longer. So it can only help but talk about it.
Well, Vinny, I'd like to say thank you very much for coming on and speaking with us here on Inspirations. More and more people, this is one of the things you always are doing something. I've seen you do so many things in the community to raise the awareness, not just things like mental health, but of course breast cancer for women and so on and so on.
Yeah.
These types of things drive you on.
Yeah, they definitely do. If my experience can help just one person listening, it's definitely worth doing. So if you see me walking around at Abberton Street and you want to have a chat about it, I'll be willing to talk and try and encourage you and try and give you my experiences, because I read about 20 self-help books when I was trying to pull myself out. That's another thing I was trying to do. And sometimes reading all these self-help books can make you a little bit worse because you can't find the answer in that book, and you ruminate about it and you make yourself your worse. But you just got to get the right help, and you got to know that it's just depression is not forever.
It's just an illness.
It's just an illness, and it's not forever. It's not going to last forever. It could last a month. It could last 2 months. It could last 8 months. But as one more thing before I go, what I read was suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary thing. So like once you're done that, you're gone. But it's only a time period that you'll be depressed for. No one's depressed forever.